drier now than when I was hot and I hadn't showered and I needed to shower. Let me just tell you, because if I would have made this video while it was happening, it would not have been this funny. Hey everybody, this is Snook, and today I was home all day, and it turned out to be a very interesting day. We had a huge storm come through, and we lost, in the backyard, we lost a huge branch, but we also lost our power. And it's really funny because I've lived in this house almost 24 years, which is a long time. Our electricity will flicker, but it doesn't actually go out because for whatever reason, we're on the right side of the road. There used to be somebody that lived down the road that was important, and we're on that grid too. So we're tied to the whole downtown area, our side of the road. So when it goes out, it gets fixed right away. I just don't even remember. It'll flicker and that's it. And then my husband bought a generator because, I don't know, something, there was 200-year floods in a row, and so he felt we needed a generator. So we got it, and we've never used it. Then, of course, today, when I lost power, it was early afternoon, and of course, he's not home. He's at work, and I don't know how to do a generator. And we've never had to worry about it because we never lose power. So I called and searched until it said that, thank you for letting us know your power is out and we'll get back to you. And then they, of course, called my husband, not me, who is at home, and told him it would be on at 7 o'clock. And I thought, okay, whatever. But it's pouring outside, so I can't go outside. I have no electricity, so I can't take a shower. We have an electric garage door, which is 25 years old, and the door is very heavy, which is why for Christmas 25 years ago, we got it as a Christmas present from my in-laws, because I couldn't lift it up, even 25 years ago. It's a big wooden door. So the only vehicle that I have is stuck in my garage, which I would have to go outside in the rain that was going literally sideways. And to get to it, but I couldn't get to it because I couldn't get the door open. So I took a nap. Unfortunately, I didn't sleep until like 10 o'clock. I did sleep quite a while, but so 7 o'clock rolls around, the power comes on, and I'm like, well, that's kind of interesting. They say it's going to come on at 7 o'clock. And it came on at 6:59 on my phone. And I thought, well, really? Did you exactly get it fixed at 6:59? I find that very, very hard to believe. So somebody is playing tricks on somebody when they tell you what time your power is coming back on. So, but it came on. And I was like, oh, all right, 7 o'clock, that's fine. I can handle it. And my air conditioner, which is right over here in the window, which is right now off so you can hear me, was running. Well, it was not running because we didn't have electricity. And I'm like, just wait a minute and then I'll turn it on. And I waited a minute and I turned it on. And then I thought, oh, good, and I turned my computer on and everything shut down. Not just at my house. The whole black, all the way up to the lights, which are really dangerous even when they're working, more or less when they're not. And then the whole shopping mall center across the street was all black. So we had no street lights, no nothing. Now, our neighborhood is very safe, and there's a lot of families, and everybody was out, doing their thing, because nobody had air conditioning. and it's really hot out. My husband pulls in, and, well, he hit the branch. Well, he didn't hit it, but he had to stop because there was a big branch across our driveway. And he's like, well, do you want me to get the generator going? He goes, well, that's why we bought it. And I'm like, yeah, I could have been home a little earlier and put that sucker on too, but whatever floats your boat. And he's like, well, when is it supposed to be on? And I'm like, I don't know. It came on at 7 o'clock when they told you. But then it went right back on. He's like, well, did you look? Did you call him? I'm like, well, yes, about 35 times. Which I had on my phone in different ways. So then I looked again, and then it finally said that the reason the power was out was from something with a tree. And that the crews were on it, and it's being taken care of, but they don't know when it's going to be done. So one of the other 30 times I tried to get a hold of them, they finally said that it would be done and back on at 10 o'clock. Well, by this time, it was 9 o'clock, and my husband had the generator going, which was all right, because he was worried about the food in the refrigerator. So I'm like, well, that's nice. We can cool down for an hour before the electrical comes back on. It's funnier now than when I was hot and I hadn't showered and I needed to shower. Let me just tell you, because if I would have made this video while it was happening, it would not have been this funny. I said, well, can I turn the air conditioner on? Which proceeded to bring up marital disagreements about household appliances. Let's put it that way. And the air conditioner got put on. From there, I'm like, well, okay, you now have this thing into the main breaker. How do we know when the real electrical comes on so we can turn other things on? And he goes, well, really, we just have to wait and see if the neighbor's lights come on or the road lights. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. No biggie. I have my air conditioner running. I don't care. It's finally cooling off the house. Which I kept all the windows and stuff closed, so really it was still better in here than it was outside. But when you don't have something moving the air around, it gets really, really stuffy. This is a long story, and it's not going to get any shorter. So I was outside having a cigarette because I didn't want to smoke in the house because, again, no air movement. So I was out sitting on the front porch, and it was really weird because both ways, all the lights, all the street lights were off, and all the people's houses were dark, and it was really weird to see the whole. I mean, I could have taken a picture, and I thought about it, but you would have saw black. And really, what's the sense of showing? I can just put a piece of black paper up, and it's pretty much the same thing. So, really, I have no footage of that. But it was really neat to see, where there's normally light, and quite honestly, because of where I live, there's every so many feet there's a street light that works, and it's on, and there wasn't any. And so as I was sitting out there, all of a sudden it started getting lighter out, and I was like, what the heck is that? Well, sure enough, 10 o'clock on the dot, the street lights come on. And I'm like, really? Really? You had to have had this fixed before. There is no way that you can have it exactly at 7 o'clock turn on and then go on, and then exactly at 10 o'clock turn on and then go off. There's just the possibilities of that actually happening are zero, really. 0. So, just a note to the electric company, just when you get it up and running, just turn the sucker on. I mean, you don't have to do it on the hour. You could do it like at, I don't know, 9:43. Sounds good to me. Why did I have to wait until 10? Or why didn't you turn it on at like 6:37 and then go, oh, it doesn't work. We should go look for another reason why it's going out, because we obviously fixed one, but that wasn't enough. and then found the tree sooner than waiting until 7 o'clock to turn it on and then realize it didn't work. So that's my little hub for today, and I hope you enjoyed your day. And I'm ending mine just kind of cleansing a little bit of my frustration in a video that no one will watch. But it's okay, because I feel better now. Bye.